there's a creator on here that talks about looking at your yoni in a mirror. And my intrigued self says, I want to try this. And it is the most liberating experiences that I've had thus far. Now, I'm creating a new ritual with this, which is off topic here. But what I had noticed, and I want to share with you guys because she describes it the best. So I'm not trying to take this creator's knowledge in any way. I'll probably even tag her here, okay? But basically, what I'm learning by looking at myself in the mirror is the power of the pussy, right? This is what she talks about, the power of the pussy, because it's a portal. It's a portal. Your womb is a fucking portal, right? So as you fall in love with this part of yourself, right? When you look at yourself in this way, it is going to sexually liberate you, okay? And this is what's happening for me because I have been sexually repressed, right? And this is a part of our femininity that we need to basically reclaim, unleash, right? So society teaches many of us women to stay closed down, right? To be sexually repressed while actually in contradictory, we're spreading our legs way too often and giving away our life force because that's where our life force is. The womb space is our life force energy, our essence, right? So as I've been unleashing, this femininity within me, right? The power of my pussy is coming back online basically, right? It immediately got magnetized to my high school sweetheart, right? And ironically, this is the person that had taken my confidence, my worth, my value from me, and then actually was the one who gave it back to me. Okay, because this power within me, my life force, which immediately magnetized to him as soon as it came back online, right? So it immediately drew me back to him. And I'm just like hot and heavy for him again because that energy was connected directly to him. So, what is happening now is that because I'm reclaiming that back for myself, the only reason it was magnetized to him was because it is connected to him within that like wild fierce energy, right? Because that sexual energy was so strong between us, that chemistry, that passion. So when we ended things, a part of my life force, a part of that wild, untamed part of myself was still connected to him. He was still feeding off of that life force within me. So now that I have this it's basically an opportunity. So he had taken this part of me away from myself many years ago, and so now that I'm taking it back, it's bringing me back that feeling of worthiness. It's bringing me back my feeling of sexiness within my body. It's bringing me back seeing the wholeness of my own value through the power of my pussy, because this man has always been wildly attracted to me. Like he'll come to me like, and now it makes sense because for years he would come to me and like in a sexual way, and he has it in some time. I'm really proud of him for that. But like that was the teacher. The teacher was that he was there the whole time to open me back up to my sexual energy, to my sensuality, to that raw, that wildness that sits within me. But because I wasn't ready, then I was just irritated. Like, why is this bro thinking I'm a piece of ass? No, he's there to bring that life force back to me because he was holding it. He was giving it back to me. I couldn't see it. So the reason that I'm sharing this with you guys is one, the power of the pussy. If you are a woman, do womb work, do sexual healing. Okay. And if it draws you, whoever it's magnetized to is probably your most painful situation that you've experienced in this life. And that is a person that is holding that part of you, that it's not about having that person back in your life. It's not about having the sex with them again. It's about reclaiming your essence, because we had such a powerful connection for as long as I can recall since our separation. And it was because of this life force energy was being fed between us, right? And that soul ties and all that kind of stuff. I won't go into that, right? But basically, that is why he's always also been so drawn to me. It's that life force, it's that energy that has kept us connected. So now he'll probably feel that drop off. He probably won't feel, so magnetized to me or attracted as before, like where that desire, is like so heavy, because I'm pulling it back. I'm taking it back, right? It's not sitting in him where he feels like he needs to come to me to retrieve anything, right? So it's going to kind of like detach because I'm calling it back. And so I think this is so cool. And Give me your thoughts on this, because the fact that doing womb healing space and basically calling back the power within my sexual energy to myself, it's fucking sexy as fuck for me, because I'm reclaiming all of the lost parts of me that have been spread out through the womb, through my pussy.